Alright, hey everybody, it is Tony and I am back. I have 4 TTMs for you today. 1 baseball return and 3 football returns. We're going to get started with one of the baseball returns first, and here it is. It is Mr. Jordan Brewer signing 2/2 for me on these minor league heritage cards. 2021 and 2022, I believe, is what they are. I can never remember to keep up. But Jordan Brewer actually grew up not too far from South Bend. So I included that in my letter to let him know that, hey, you're a local, I'm a local, send me your autograph, basically. So very happy to get that. Heck of a college baseball player, and then was drafted in the 3rd round by the Houston Astros, where he has had some injury problems, so he hasn't advanced past AA yet. We're going to get on to one of the football returns next, and it comes from Olindo Mare, former Miami Dolphins great kicker. He played for just about 12, 13 seasons, I do believe, off the top of my head. Math could be a little rusty. Olindo Mare was a heck of a kicker for the Miami Dolphins throughout the 90s and into the early 2000s. He signed that awesome ticket stub for me. That day, he kicked 4 field goals, was 4 for 4 that day, and the Dolphins had an epic comeback. I should say, Dan Marino had an epic comeback that day. The Colts were leading all day, and then Dan Marino on the final few seconds led the team down the field for the game-winning touchdown. Yeah, you know, Dan Marino is the greatest quarterback of all time. We're going to get on to the next one, and it comes from Browns legend Eric Metcalf. I didn't realize how many yards he had in his career. 24,000 yards between kick, punt, and kick and punt returns, yards from scrimmage. Man, I didn't realize how heck of a great player he was. Warrick Dunn type player. Definitely think Warrick Dunn should be in the Hall of Fame. Maybe Eric Metcalf. I mean, you know, returners need love too, right? And Eric Metcalf was a heck of a player. I remember, you know, playing Tecmo Bowl back in the day. And, you know, you'd only get one season, so you'd try to play as every team, or at least I would. And Eric Metcalf would be my returner. Sometimes he'd be my running back. You know, your limited play options with Tecmo Bowl. But it was very awesome to play and be a Brown every now and again. And it's on to the last one, and it comes from legendary linebacker John Offerdahl. He was probably going to be headed to maybe a Hall of Fame career before injuries kind of derailed that plan. He was a 2nd-round pick out of Western Michigan by the Miami Dolphins. Solid rookie season, great first few seasons, 5 consecutive Pro Bowls early on. And then, as I said, injuries kind of derailed that plan, and he was out of the league by 1993. I think it was knee injuries that ended his career. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty positive it was knee injuries. So those are my TTMs. Oh, and by the way, John Offerdahl does sign only 1 at a time. So if you do send a John Offerdahl, don't send 2, because he'll keep 1 and just send 1. So if you don't want to lose a card, just send John 1. So those are my TTMs. And thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great weekend. I will be back next week. Bye-bye.